AI isn't just something out of a sci-fi movie anymore. It's basically the new digital playground for our kids. So let's dive into this world together and kind of figure out the rules of the game, shall we? It seems like such a simple question, right? It's something many of us do every single day without a second thought. But that simple command, well, that's our way into this whole conversation. Yep, that's right. If you've done that, you've used AI. It isn't some far-off futuristic concept anymore. It's already woven right into the fabric of our homes, and for sure, into our children's lives. It's this invisible helper that we're interacting with all the time. So what exactly are we talking about when we say AI? Let's just demystify it for a second. The easiest way to think about it is like a smart helper. It's not thinking like a person, but it is incredibly good at spotting patterns in huge amounts of information to help us with all sorts of tasks. Okay, so let's take a closer look at just how present this invisible helper already is. And you'll see it's often in places we might not even notice. And believe me, this invisible helper is way more present than we probably realize. For starters, more than half of all kids are already using voice assistants to learn and get information. And then think about screen time. When they're watching shows, a staggering 80% of what they see on platforms like Netflix is being served up by AI recommendations. The AI is literally choosing their next favorite show. And it's not just about them passively watching stuff. Nope. Nearly 70% of kids are actively engaging with AI in the games they love. I'm talking about characters in Minecraft and Roblox that actually adapt to how they play. It really is everywhere. So clearly AI is already shaping what our kids see and do. But here's the really exciting part. They're now being given the tools to shape AI right back. So let's open up this AI toolbox and see what's inside. Just look at the amazing range of tools available now. For the little ones, you have things like Bing Image Creator that can turn a simple phrase into a beautiful picture. A little older, and something like Synthesis Tutor can create custom math lessons just for them. And for teens, Midjourney can generate incredible, professional-looking art. The potential for creativity here is, well, it's just immense. But here's the thing you have to remember. To unlock all that power, the magic isn't really in the tool itself, it's in how you ask. This skill, giving the AI the right instructions to get what you want, has a name. It's called prompt engineering. And honestly, it's the new language of creativity. And the difference is everything. Asking an AI to draw a cat will get you, well, a cat. But look at that better prompt. A steampunk cat wearing sunglasses in a video game style. Whoa. It's specific. It gives a style. It gives details, the whole theme. You're not just asking a question anymore. You're directing a creative partner. That's the skill we need to teach. And becoming a good creative partner with AI means going beyond just using the tools. It really means understanding what's happening behind the curtain. And what better way is there to learn than through play, right? Platforms that kids already know and love, like Minecraft Education, are now building in entire curriculums designed to teach the fundamentals of AI. It makes these really complex concepts accessible and, genuinely fun. And this kind of learning isn't just random. It's a really structured journey. It all starts with simply understanding the basic ideas. From there, kids learn to actually use the tools effectively. But the final, and maybe the most important step, is learning to evaluate AI, to think critically about its answers and its real impact on their world. And that critical thinking is absolutely essential, because let's face it, every playground needs rules. And this brings us to the incredibly important topic of AI ethics. I mean, think about it. We teach our kids to share, to be kind, to play fair on the playground. Well, the digital world, especially one powered by AI, is no different. It needs its own set of rules to make sure it's safe and fair for everyone who's on it. What's really fascinating is how our normal playground rules translate so perfectly to this digital world. Be kind to others. That's about making sure AI treats everyone fairly and avoids bias. The idea of sharing, that becomes transparency, understanding how the AI actually works. And keep secrets safe? Well, that's the absolute foundation of protecting our privacy online. They aren't new ideas at all, just timeless rules of respect applied to brand new tech. So really, it all boils down to these 4 foundational ideas. First, there's accountability, so we know who's responsible for what the AI does. Then, privacy, which is all about keeping our information safe. Then bias, making sure the AI treats everyone fairly.
And finally, transparency. So we're not just dealing with some mysterious black box.
So why does all of this matter so much? Because we're not just talking about a new toy or a new gadget here. We're talking about an absolutely essential skill for the future. It really couldn't be any clearer. In an era where AI is transforming society, understanding it is not optional. It's a core competency, right up there with reading and math. It's that important. And if you need proof, just look at this number. An estimated 65% of the jobs that today's children will have, well, they haven't even been invented yet. And you can bet a lot of them will be driven by or work directly alongside AI. We are literally preparing them for a world we can't fully imagine yet.
So that brings us to our role as parents and educators. It is not to be a gatekeeper trying to block things out of fear. No way. Our job is to be a guide, to sit right there alongside our kids, ask questions, learn with them, and be a co-explorer as we all navigate this new frontier together.
Look, it's an exciting time, and yeah, it can be a little challenging. But by guiding our kids with curiosity and with wisdom, we empower them. The child who's asking Alexa about dinosaurs today might just be the one who builds the AI of tomorrow. The only question left is, how are we going to help them take that very first step?